Hey guys, I got home from a really long day a couple of weeks ago and came downstairs to my basement to drop some things off in the home office, but didn't quite make it all the way around the corner. But my puppy did. And when she rounded the corner into my home office, she started barking like a crazy person. And I'm just going to say, after a really long day, I don't know about you, but the last thing I need is the puppy barking. I'm like, look, I just got here. I'm hungry. I'm tired. I'm dropping some stuff off. What is actively going on? And I rounded the corner into my home office, and this is what I saw. I had, yes, about a 5 foot alien. Now he's a little mounted up right now, but like a 5 foot alien in my office. And I got to thinking, what is actually happening here right now? And I started to think back about the momentum reset class that I had recently done, where I invite professionals in and individuals in to really take a pause and go, hey, where are you headed? And like, are you intentionally heading in the direction that you want to be heading? Like, what do you want? And where are you driving yourself, right? Like, what does that look like? And one of the things that comes up in that class when we're talking about this making a plan is 3 questions that James Clear shared when I got to see him about a year ago at an event. And I got to see him and he asked 3 questions. And the first one is, what am I optimizing for? What am I optimizing for right now? What am I trying to accomplish? Do I even know? Am I just running plays and paces that somebody else is running or that I heard, or maybe I listened to on a podcast, or maybe I created, or one time they worked for me? What am I optimizing for? The second question he asked me is, can my current habits carry me to my desired future? The activities that I'm doing right now today, are they going to carry me to my desired future? Like, are they taking me in the direction of the things that I want? But the third question is apparently the one that landed with some of my clients who thought it'd be really fun to make sure that this guy ended up in my house, right? And there were some other pictures up and stuff as well. But the third question, and I hope this sits with you today, and maybe you can share some of your answers with me, but if not, make sure you get them written down, right? Remember, writing is the doing part of thinking. Get that stuff written down, right? Look back over it, right? But the third question is, if an alien came down, said alien, right? And couldn't understand your language at all. You couldn't explain, well, listen, I'm doing this now because this is going to do this and this is going to produce this. And like, well, it is important. You just don't understand it right now. But they couldn't understand your language. You couldn't convince them or explain it, right? Some of us are really good at that, right? But they could only tell my priorities based on the actions that I am taking. What would that alien say that I want for my future? And I just want to leave you with that today. And if it wasn't enough for me to share it, I thought I would show it. And so I want you to give some thought to that question. And I'd love for you to share your answer with me. But if you're not sure, I would love for you to give it some thought. Consider writing it down, revisit it from time to time. Ask yourself those 3 questions. Consider sending me a name for our alien, because we are definitely keeping this dude, right? And he's probably going to show up in my next Momentum Reset class, or maybe even on some group coaching calls, right? So, but I would love for you to give some consideration to that. Think about a name for the alien. And also, if you are in the need to take a momentum reset, or you need to get refocused, get realigned, set some intention, and get back into momentum, reach out. I'd love to have a conversation with you. You are worth it. And the reality is that we live in a world that's changing all the time. And it's one of the reasons I love doing life with you, because we have to stay on top of what's happening. And we need to look at whether or not the activities that we decided to do yesterday or last week, or we heard on that podcast years ago that got us here, are going to take us to the next place. I love doing life with you, and I will look forward to talking with you soon.